Have you ever wondered why some people seem to conquer everything they desire, while others become stagnant? Today, we will reveal a powerful secret, the 9 habits that are sabotaging your success and how to abandon them once and for all. On the road to success and personal fulfillment, we often come across obstacles that can prevent us from achieving our goals. Identifying and overcoming these barriers is essential to our growth and development. In this article, we'll explore 9 things you should stop doing if you want to achieve great things in life. Stay with us until the end and discover how small changes can open doors to great achievements. If you are ready to take a leap towards success and transform your life, keep watching and get ready to write down these precious tips. And don't forget, enjoy the video, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive all our news firsthand. Abandoning the immediacy mentality is the first fundamental step to achieving success in life. We are often conditioned to seek instant results and instant gratification in everything we do. However, this mindset can prevent us from achieving our long-term goals and make us more likely to give up on challenges. Instead of seeking quick solutions and instant results, it is important to cultivate patience and perseverance. Understanding that success is usually a gradual journey and will require time, effort, and dedication can help us stay focused on our long-term goals. One of the ways to abandon the immediacy mindset is to set realistic and achievable long-term goals. By setting goals that require time and effort to achieve, we are less likely to feel frustrated or discouraged when results do not appear immediately. In addition, it is important to develop the ability to postpone gratification. That means being willing to give up instant rewards for greater benefits in the future. For example, instead of indulging in momentary desires, such as spending money on impulsive purchases, we can save and invest that money to achieve long-term financial goals. Another way to let go of the immediacy mindset is to learn to deal with frustration and failure constructively. Instead of giving up when things don't go as planned, we should see setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth. Resilience is an essential quality to overcome challenges and continue advancing towards our goals. Stopping small thinking is a crucial step towards success and personal fulfillment. We often limit our own possibilities by settling for modest goals or allowing fear and insecurity to keep us from dreaming big. However, it is important to understand that our capabilities are unlimited and that we can achieve great things when we broaden our perspectives and allow ourselves to think big. One of the ways to stop thinking small is to challenge our own limiting beliefs and expand our comfort zone. This means being willing to take calculated risks and face challenges that take us out of our usual routine. By challenging ourselves and exposing ourselves to new experiences, we can discover talents and abilities we didn't even know we had, opening doors to opportunities previously unimaginable. In addition, it is important to cultivate a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. Instead of thinking that there is only a limited amount of success available and that we need to compete with others to get it, we must recognize that success is unlimited and that there is room for everyone to thrive. By adopting this mindset, we can free ourselves from envy and rivalry and focus our energies on creating our own success. Another way to stop thinking small is to set ambitious and challenging goals. Instead of settling for modest goals that do not require much effort or personal growth, we must challenge ourselves to achieve great deeds and overcome our own limits. By setting bold goals, we are giving ourselves the opportunity to reach our full potential and make a significant difference in the world around us. Also, it's important to surround yourself with people who share our vision and inspire us to think big. By partnering with motivated and ambitious individuals, we can benefit from their support and guidance, and inspire ourselves with their own successes and achievements. Having a strong and positive support network can be key to encouraging us to pursue our dreams with determination and confidence. By challenging our own limiting beliefs, cultivating a mindset of abundance, setting ambitious goals, and surrounding ourselves with people who encourage us to dream big, we can pave the way for success and personal fulfillment. By allowing ourselves to think big, we can turn our dreams into reality and create a life full of meaning and purpose. Taking responsibility for our life is one of the fundamental pillars for achieving success and happiness. It is often tempting to blame others or external circumstances for our failures and challenges, but it only keeps us trapped in a cycle of victimization and hinders our personal growth. By taking full responsibility for our actions, choices, and results, we empower ourselves to shape our destiny and achieve our most ambitious goals. First, taking responsibility for our life means recognizing that we are solely responsible for our decisions and behaviors. We cannot blame others for our failures or wait for someone to solve our problems for us. We are the captains of our own ship, and it is up to us to guide our journey with wisdom and determination. In addition, taking responsibility means learning from our mistakes and failures, rather than whining or victimizing ourselves. Instead of focusing on what went wrong or who is to blame, we should reflect on our choices and actions, identify areas for improvement and seek constructive solutions. By facing our mistakes as learning opportunities, we can grow and evolve as individuals. Taking responsibility also involves taking the reins of our own lives and acting in accordance with our values and goals. This means not only reacting passively to circumstances, but taking proactive steps to achieve our dreams and aspirations. We must be the protagonists of our own history, rather than mere spectators, and take control of our destiny with confidence and determination. Furthermore, it is important to remember that taking responsibility does not mean that we must face our challenges alone. It is perfectly valid to seek support and guidance when necessary, whether from friends, family, mentors, or qualified professionals. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but of intelligence and humility, and can help us overcome obstacles more effectively. By recognizing that we are solely responsible for our choices and outcomes, we empower ourselves to create the life we desire and deserve. By learning from our mistakes, acting according to our values and goals, and seeking support when needed, we can walk a path of lasting growth, success, and happiness. To stop trying to please everyone is a valuable lesson that many of us need to learn in order to achieve a more authentic and satisfying life. We often devote an excessive amount of energy and time trying to meet the expectations of others by putting their needs and desires above our own. However, this behavior can lead to emotional exhaustion, loss of identity, and personal dissatisfaction. One of the reasons we try to please everyone is the fear of rejection or disapproval. We want to be accepted and loved by everyone around us, so we strive to meet their expectations and avoid conflicts. However, this search for external approval can lead us to compromise our values, needs, and desires, resulting in a sense of emptiness and inauthenticity. In addition, trying to please everyone is an impossible task. Each person has his own opinions, preferences, and expectations, and it is simply impossible to satisfy everyone at the same time. As we strive to be everything to everyone, we end up losing ourselves in the process and sacrificing our own happiness and well-being. It is important to remember that we cannot control how others see or judge us. Each person has his own perspective and interpretation of reality, and we cannot always make them agree or appreciate us. Instead of trying to please everyone, we should focus on being true to ourselves, honoring our values, needs, and authentic desires. Failing to please everyone also frees us from the burden of perfectionism. We often seek perfection as a way to get approval from others, but it only leads to anxiety, stress, and self-criticism. By accepting our imperfections and allowing ourselves to be genuinely who we are, we can find a sense of inner peace and self-acceptance. In addition, as we stop trying to please everyone, we strengthen our genuine and meaningful relationships. When we are authentic and true in our interactions with others, we attract people who value us for who we are, not what we pretend to be. This allows us to cultivate deeper and more authentic connections, based on mutual respect and mutual acceptance. Ultimately, failing to try to please everyone allows us to live according to our own terms, seeking happiness and personal fulfillment in an authentic and meaningful way. By honoring our authentic values, needs, and desires, we can build a truly fulfilling and meaningful life filled with authenticity, self-acceptance, and genuine connections with others. Abandoning excuses is a crucial step in taking control of our lives and achieving our goals with determination and confidence. We often resort to excuses to justify our failures, avoid responsibilities, or protect ourselves from the discomfort of failure. However, this behavior prevents us from growing, learning from our mistakes, and moving towards our dreams. When we use excuses, we are transferring responsibility for our actions or inactions to external factors such as circumstances, other people, or fate. This puts us in a passive state and prevents us from taking responsibility for our choices and results. Instead of looking for solutions and taking steps to improve our situation, we get stuck in a cycle of justification and self-deception. Abandoning excuses requires courage and self-awareness. It requires us to face our fears, take responsibility for our choices, and recognize that we are solely responsible for our life and success. This means no longer blaming others or external circumstances for our failures and recognizing that we have the power to create our own reality. One of the reasons we resort to excuses is the fear of failure or the judgment of others. We fear that we are not good enough, not capable enough, or not up to the expectations of others. So we use excuses as a way to protect ourselves from the risk of failing or exposing ourselves to ridicule. However, it is important to understand that failure is part of the process of growth and learning. We all face obstacles and setbacks in our lives, and it is our ability to overcome them that determines our success. Instead of using excuses as an excuse to give up or avoid challenges, we should see them as opportunities to grow, learn, and become stronger. Abandoning excuses also allows us to take control of our lives and create the future we desire. When we refuse to settle for excuses, we empower ourselves to take proactive steps to change our situation and achieve our goals. Instead of resigning ourselves to fate or waiting for things to improve on our own, we take responsibility for our lives and act with determination and purpose. In addition, abandoning excuses allows us to cultivate more authentic and meaningful relationships. When we are honest and transparent about our mistakes and failures, we build trust and respect with others. They see us as mature and responsible people, able to face challenges head-on and learn from our experiences. In short, abandoning excuses is essential to our personal growth and success. By taking responsibility for our choices and actions, we empower ourselves to create the life we desire and deserve. Instead of limiting ourselves with excuses, we free ourselves to reach our full potential and live with authenticity, determination, and confidence. Stopping comparing yourself to others is a key step in cultivating a healthy mindset and achieving greater personal satisfaction. We often fall into the trap of measuring our own worth and success based on the achievements and appearances of others. However, this tendency leads us to feelings of inadequacy, envy, and dissatisfaction, undermining our self-esteem and harming our emotional well-being. By constantly comparing ourselves with others, we put unnecessary pressure on ourselves to meet unreal and unattainable standards. We may feel inadequate or inferior when we realize that we are not achieving the same level of success, recognition, or happiness that others apparently have. This can lead to feelings of frustration, resentment, and self-aversion. Moreover, constant comparison with others prevents us from recognizing and valuing our own unique achievements and qualities. We become so focused on what others have or do that we lose sight of our own talents, achievements, and individual journeys. This prevents us from developing a positive self-image and recognizing our own intrinsic value. To stop comparing yourself to others requires a conscious process of self-acceptance and self-esteem. This involves recognizing and accepting our own imperfections and limitations, while valuing our own abilities, achievements, and experiences. Instead of measuring ourselves based on external standards, we should focus on our own personal goals, values, and aspirations. An effective way to stop comparing yourself to others is to practice gratitude and self-elogio. By recognizing and appreciating positive things in our own lives, we can develop greater self-confidence and self-acceptance. This allows us to cultivate a mindset of abundance and to value our own achievements regardless of how they compare with those of others. Also, it's important to remember that each person has their own unique journey and faces their own challenges and adversities. Comparing our backstage with others' highlights is unfair and unrealistic. Instead of focusing on how we compare with others, we should focus on our own personal growth and progress over time. Another useful strategy is to limit our exposure to social media and other forms of social comparison. Often, social media shows an idealized version of people's lives, highlighting their achievements and happy moments, while hiding their challenges and difficulties. By reducing time spent on social media and focusing on our own lives and personal relationships, we can decrease the tendency to compare ourselves to others. By recognizing and valuing our own qualities and achievements, we can live more authentically and satisfactorily. Instead of constantly seeking external validation or measuring ourselves based on unreal patterns, we can find joy and contentment in being ourselves and embracing our own unique journey. Putting aside the fear of failure is essential to achieving success and achieving our goals in life. The fear of failure can be paralyzing, preventing us from taking the necessary steps to advance towards our dreams and aspirations. Often, this fear arises from concern about what others will think of us if we do not achieve our goals, or from fear of facing criticism or judgments. However, it is important to understand that failure is part of the process of growth and learning. All successful people have faced failures in their lives, but what sets them apart is their ability to learn from these experiences and move forward with determination and resilience. Failure is not the end of the road, but an opportunity to learn, grow, and strengthen. One of the keys to overcoming the fear of failure is to change our perspective on what it means to fail. Instead of seeing failure as a personal defeat or a confirmation of our limitations, we should see it as an opportunity for growth and development. Each failure offers us valuable lessons that we can apply in the future to improve and progress towards our goals. Also, it is important to remember that failure does not define our identity or our value as a person. Our self-esteem and self-confidence should not be based on our successes or failures, but rather on our ability to strive, persist, and learn from our experiences. Accepting that we are human and that it is natural to make mistakes allows us to release the burden of fear of failure and focus on moving forward with courage and determination. Another effective strategy for dealing with fear of failure is to develop a growth mindset. This involves believing that our skills and talents can be developed through continuous effort and practice rather than being fixed and immutable. By adopting a growth mindset, we can face challenges and obstacles as opportunities for learning and growth, rather than threats to our ego or our self-image. It is also important to face the fear of failure head-on, rather than avoiding or suppressing it. This means being willing to take risks and get out of our comfort zone in pursuit of our goals and aspirations. While it can be daunting to face the possibility of failure, it's important to remember that it's better to try and fail than ever to try and live with the regret and uncertainty of what might have been. It is critical to cultivate resilience and self-confidence to deal with the challenges and setbacks that will inevitably arise along the way. This involves developing a support network of friends, family, and mentors who can offer us support and encouragement when we feel discouraged or discouraged. By surrounding ourselves with people who believe in us and encourage us to pursue our dreams, we can face the fear of failure with courage and determination. Putting aside the fear of failure is essential to achieving success in life. By changing our perspective on failure, developing a growth mindset, facing fear head-on, and cultivating resilience and self-confidence, we can overcome the obstacles that come our way and accomplish our most ambitious goals. Failure is not the end of the road, but rather an opportunity to learn, grow, and become the best version of ourselves. To stop underestimating yourself is fundamental to achieving success and realizing the full potential that each of us has. We often underestimate our own abilities, talents, and abilities, which can prevent us from pursuing our dreams and goals with confidence and determination. However, it is important to understand that we are capable of much more than we imagine and that the only limit to our success is our own mindset. One of the reasons we underestimate ourselves is the lack of self-confidence. We may doubt our abilities and talents, constantly comparing ourselves with others and feeling inadequate or inferior. However, it is important to remember that each person is unique and has their own set of skills and talents. Instead of comparing ourselves to others, we should focus on developing our own skills and competencies and recognizing the unique value each of us brings to the world. Another factor that can lead to underestimation is the fear of failure. We often fear trying something new or challenging because we are afraid of not being successful or being judged by others. However, it is important to remember that failure is part of the process of growth and learning. Each trial and error teaches us valuable lessons that we can apply in the future to improve and grow. Instead of dwelling on fear of failure, we must embrace challenges with courage and determination, knowing that every obstacle we face makes us stronger and more resilient. In addition, we often underestimate ourselves because we do not recognize our own achievements and successes. We can minimize our achievements by attributing them to the luck or hard work of others, rather than recognizing the fundamental role we play in our own success. It is important to learn to value our own achievements and to believe in our own potential to achieve great things. To overcome underestimation, it is important to develop a growth mindset. This involves believing that our skills and talents can be developed through continuous effort and practice rather than being fixed and immutable. By adopting a growth mindset, we can face challenges and obstacles as opportunities for learning and growth, rather than threats to our ego or our self-image. In addition, it is essential to cultivate self-esteem and self-confidence, recognizing our own value and potential. This involves recognizing our own skills and talents, valuing our achievements, and learning to accept praise and recognition for our efforts and achievements. By valuing ourselves and believing in our own potential, we can overcome underestimation and achieve the success we desire in all areas of our lives. Stop underestimating yourself is key to achieving success and realizing our full potential. By developing a growth mindset, cultivating self-esteem and self-confidence, and recognizing our own worth and potential, we can overcome underestimation and achieve great achievements in our lives. The only limit to our success is our own mindset, and as we free ourselves from underestimation, we can achieve all the success and happiness we desire. Leaving the comfort zone is a crucial step for personal and professional growth. We are often stuck in a comfortable and familiar routine, afraid to leave our safe space and face new challenges. However, it is only as we venture beyond the limits of what we know that we can truly reach our maximum potential and realize our dreams and aspirations. The comfort zone is a state of mind where we feel safe and protected, but also limited in our growth and development. When we settle in this space, we avoid the unknown and resist changes, even if they are positive and beneficial to us. However, it is important to understand that true growth occurs outside the comfort zone, where we face challenges and experiences that help us grow and evolve as individuals. One of the main reasons to abandon the comfort zone is to seek new opportunities for learning and growth. When we challenge ourselves to explore new paths and experience different things, we expand our horizons and acquire new skills and knowledge. This makes us more flexible, adaptable, and able to handle the changes and challenges we encounter throughout life. In addition, abandoning the comfort zone allows us to discover new passions and interests that can enrich our lives in unexpected ways. By allowing ourselves to try new things and expose ourselves to different experiences, we can discover hidden talents and develop new hobbies and interests that bring us joy and satisfaction. Another benefit of leaving the comfort zone is increased self-confidence and self-esteem. When we face challenges and overcome obstacles outside of our safe space, we develop greater confidence in our own abilities and capabilities. This gives us the courage and determination to pursue our goals with conviction and determination, even when we face adversity. However, abandoning the comfort zone is not always easy. Often we are confronted with the fear of the unknown and the uncertainty of what is to come. However, it is important to remember that growth occurs outside our comfort zone, and that facing our fears and challenges is the only way to achieve our goals and realize our dreams. To leave the comfort zone, it is important to adopt a growth mindset and be open to new experiences and opportunities. That means being willing to take risks and face the unknown, even if it means facing failure occasionally. It is important to remember that failure is part of the process of growth and learning, and that every obstacle we face makes us stronger and more resilient. Abandoning the comfort zone is essential for personal and professional growth. By challenging ourselves to get out of our safe space and face new challenges, we can expand our horizons, discover new passions and interests, and develop greater self-confidence and self-esteem. Don't let fear and insecurity stop you from reaching your full potential. Step out of your comfort zone and discover everything the world has to offer. By stopping doing these 9 things, you are creating space for personal growth and fulfillment in your life. Remember that success is a continuous journey and that every step you take towards your goals brings you closer to achieving your dreams. Stay committed to your personal growth and be willing to make the necessary changes to reach your full potential. I hope you enjoyed the content. Be sure to like and share with your friends and family who can also benefit from this information. If you are not subscribed to our channel yet, sign up now to receive firsthand our upcoming videos. Remember that taking care of your health is essential for a full and happy life. We're here to help you live a healthy life in every way. Until the next video.